The thing that I admired the most about my husband, Kevin, was his strength and his determination. He entered the service when he was 17 years old. He got injured, and it made him completely disabled from that time forward. The most important thing to him was watching his children graduate high school. And he said to me, "Marie, I'm going to be here when the kids graduate." And I said, "I know you will, because I know how stubborn you are and what a fighter you are." The following month, I find out I was diagnosed with cancer. So now I'm worried, because now they have one parent that they know is going to die. I didn't want them to have to worry about another parent. We make it to graduation. 2 weeks later, he passed away on June 16th, 2020. He had two things he would say to the kids all the time: be a sponge and bang down those doors. I am so proud of them. They never stopped pursuing their dreams and working hard. And we're very blessed and fortunate that Folds of Honor values education, just like my husband valued it, to help the kids achieve their dreams.
This is my dad when he was in the Army. This was me when I graduated from grad school. And that day was very emotional. You know, my dad died when I was in grad school. My mom was diagnosed with cancer. I sat there, and as the tears came down my face, I just was like, how did I do this? How did I manage to do this? Folds is a huge part of my journey because I came out of my undergraduate with no loans. So much of that has to do with Folds of Honor, because if I didn't have that financial support, I don't think that grad school wouldn't have been obtainable for me. I think I would have went a different route. I think it's completely shaped my entire life's purpose and the direction I went in. As like the most loving man in my life, everything that I did, my dad was proud of. He was so supportive, but I also remember him being sick. My dad basically spent every birthday of mine until I was 16 in the hospital, and I didn't know how to help him. And my heart was just calling to help him. I just wanted to help him however I could, but I felt like I didn't know what to do. I would spend hours just singing with him. That was my life. For 14 months, I would go to the hospital every day. I would bring my guitar, I would bring music, I would sing with him. We would sing and dance for hours.
Looking back, what does that time mean to you?
Everything. Going through it with him has made me a better clinician. You know, I now work in the hospital that he was once a patient in. I work in patient care with other people who have spinal cord injuries that are just like him. I run a young spinal cord injury group that was inspired because of my dad. I run a caregiver support group. So none of that would be possible without the education that I received and the willingness to want to give back. And I feel like it's what's making sense of my hardship and make it worth something. And that's where I think Folds has helped me the most, is being able to help other people. Folds of Honor gives hope to people who sometimes are experiencing a lot of hopelessness. It gives opportunity. It gives love to people who really need that form of love.